do I have a teaser for you? Roll the teaser. Happy Wednesday. Well, so many of you have asked to share an outdoor space, and you guys have been asking for forever. So in today's video, I'm going to share some unique things we did to our front deck. So excited. Now, as all of you know, we live in a lake community, and just about every night we notice our neighbors sitting out on their front porches, their front decks, with a cold glass of something in their hand, just enjoying nature. And that's the one thing I love about summer evenings is the temperatures dropping. It's still hot and humid here in Virginia, but the temperatures drop. You can sit in a shaded area, you can have a cold beverage in hand and enjoy nature. The evening breeze, watching the little fireflies. It's almost like a little fireworks show right before you. So this is just making my heart so happy. Now, before I get into the nuts and bolts of the video, when we start out, you're gonna see the before, then you're gonna see the progress, then you'll see the after. Now, with that said, keep in mind, we're not 100% done. There are still a lot of things we need to do, but the majority of the bulk of the project is done. So that is what I'm thrilled about. Gosh darn it, I wanted to show you everything up close and personal, and now I can't because I was out there on the front deck talking, gabbing to myself with my light ring, and the contractor showed up. I was so embarrassed. I saw their truck coming in, and I pulled the cord and I took my light bar, and I'm like, well, thank goodness I took the majority of the videos yesterday. So we'll incorporate it. I'll pop in from time to time and explain. That's how we're gonna have to roll with this. I went out there early this morning to try to kick it out. They never show up this early. Gosh darn it. And I understand why they did. It's too hot to come late now. But gosh darn it. I should have known better. I come inside the house and my husband said, I thought you were gonna go do your video out there. I said, oh yeah, I just got caught talking to myself. I'm so embarrassed. He started laughing hysterically. Okay, so real quick, some of the pictures you're gonna see, the fence is going to be painted all black. The base of the whole deck is gonna be stained or painted a dark brown color to match the, what do you call it? The downspouts. So that will be coming, and we'll be doing some landscaping, and the driveway is going to get some new pea gravel laid down. So, and we also have to backfill some of the dirt in and then add the pea gravel and all that. So it'll all look uniform and pretty. Okay guys, what you are seeing here is the front of our house. Now, when I said rustic, I wasn't kidding. We have a pea gravel circular driveway with a big portico with a chandelier and a deck that spans the length of the house. It was not in the best shape. Now, as far as the entrance goes into the house, we have one step there and 2 steps over there. Those had to go. What you are seeing right here is our front door. And what I did was I asked the contractors if they could build the staircase into the deck so we could avoid having those 2 stairs stick out into the pea gravel driveway. And that was a huge plus. We had the contractors remove the old decking and we ordered composite decking. And we also added an additional deck and we set it on the diagonal to connect with the detached garage you see here. So we went with composite decking because we were looking at longevity. We didn't want to have to be doing tons of maintenance with a wood deck with stain and all that upkeep. I also had the contractors add an electrical outlet at the front door. I also had them add one over here for a very special purpose. We initially had a gorgeous wood door here, but it was starting to rot out, so we replaced it with this door with a glass insert, which was wonderful. Now this area is going to have stairs down to a lower level where it's specifically for the dogs. Sort of a little dog run area, if you will. Now I know this is an odd angle, but this is down on the lower level. This is basically a retaining wall using railroad ties. They were deteriorating and the land was starting to fall out. So we knew we had to have a retaining wall built. Here you can see a better angle. And all of that had to be taken out, and we decided to have concrete blocks put in, and then we stuccoed over them. And here's what it looks like now. We still need to do landscaping, but it's all coming together nicely. Okay, now what you see are the composite stairs leading down to the lower level where we have some pavers and rock. We're going to have some stairs down to the dog run area, and this will all be painted black, and you can see the stairs that will lead down. I think they're going to be putting in one more, and those stairs will have gravel over the top of it. And again, this will all be painted black. I added lights to the tree, so at night when we sit out there on the deck, everything will sparkle. Here's another angle of the progress. Again, we have to backfill and add more gravel, and then the green area is going to be the little dog run area, which you see here. The red lines were put out by the utility company so we could see where the lines were running, and you can see the pool house in the distance. And once again, the whole fence will be painted black, so it'll look really nice with all the green in the distance. All right, what you see here are Edison outdoor string lights. These were honestly the inspiration for the whole front deck extension area. So what you do is you take eye bolts, you bolt them into the area where you want to extend the black wire cable lines, and then you add the string lights to those simply by adding zip ties. And then you pull it tight, and this is the look you get. Can I just say how much I'm in love with these lights? If you have an outdoor space, I highly recommend doing this. It will completely transform your space. Next, we have this beautiful patio furniture that we purchased from a store called Great Gatherings. And honestly, we have barely used it. It's been sitting out on the back deck, and I thought, let's bring it out to the front deck, put it under those beautiful outdoor string lights, and create an outdoor oasis. Now the set is all cleaned and pretty, and the staircase leading up to the garage will be painted where you see the wood. And here's another look. I should mention that we added black railing around the deck, and we thought the black would just make it pop. We're also waiting on a gate, several gates actually, that will tie in beautifully. This space we created feels so cozy, you guys, and the glow of the lights, I just love it. Many people in our neighborhood have party lights, these Edison lights with lights in their trees, and every time I would drive by their houses, I would think, I would love to create a space like that. So this is just the beginning, you guys. Now, as I stood and looked at the space, I thought, what is missing here? What is missing? And bam, it was wall decor. I couldn't help myself. I ran into the garage. I saw this metal wall embellishment that I purchased from Kirkland's years ago. I simply added a sign that says, "Gather here with a grateful heart," that I purchased from Ross, and a wall design was created. I also added this porch sign, and I set it next to the side door. And I just love how everything's coming together. I'm going to be on the lookout for a huge solar lantern that I will place on my table, but so far I am loving this look. It's cozy, it's warm, it's inviting, it's welcoming. And if you're down in the pool at night, looking up here at this area, the lights and the trees and the Edison lights, it just looks beautiful. So if you have a cozy space and you want to jazz it up, just add string lights. I'm telling you, it will transform the space. All right, guys, I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed our project we've had going on here. Like I said, it's not done. It's not done, but the majority, the bulk of it is, which is awesome. So yeah, enjoy your outdoor spaces. Get out there with a cold drink and enjoy. I plan to. All right, guys, I will see you Friday. Mwah! Sending you hugs and love.